answer. They say you are what you eat, which is very true. But you also are what you consume, what you listen to, what you pay attention to, what you give energy to. If you watch horror flicks all day, your dreams, I can imagine what your dreams are like. I remember one night I had an unaliving a dream where I was around a whole bunch of craziness. And when I woke up, the television was on, and it was on crime. It was on like detectives and crime, and they were talking crazy. And I said, "Oh, this is what my spirit was listening to this. Your spirit is food. What you take in is spiritual food. If you take in spiritual food, you're gonna be a spiritual being. If you take in, if you let you sit in the house and let your kids watch Chucky all day, what do you think they're gonna do when they get older? If you're sitting in the house watching horror flicks all day, huh? What do you think? You are what you consume." I was picking a lady up today in a cab, and I said, "How you doing?" She said, "Oh, tired." And I said, "What's positive about that?" She said, "Nothing." I said, "So why would you tell me that?" I was kind of being rhetorical, but I actually be caring how you doing. If you tired, go to sleep. And I dropped off at a funeral home, and she still was complaining the whole ride, and I had to spew. I said, "No, no, no, no. You're not tired. You're amazing. You're a masterpiece. You're heavenly blessed. That's what you are. But if you're not gonna say it, then that's on you." A lot of people don't like getting in my cab because you can't talk that. One thing you never tell a person you're tired is to a pilot, a barber, anybody in control of your life. You don't ever say you're tired. And the reason you don't ever say you're tired is because it's contagious. Words are contagious. If I start yawning, you'll start yawning. It's just the way it is. That's why if you go to courthouse and people start yawning, the judge will kick you out because it's contagious. Just like if you're in front of the judge being disrespectful, it can be contagious. What you consume is contagious. Everybody wants to be like something they're watching or something they're consuming. Remember, we come in here Google Gaga. Then we see that light. And from that day forward, we're consuming. And you either could consume positive things and build up your positivity world, or you can consume negative things. And I wouldn't suggest that. I mean, if you're watching all day negative videos, then expect to be a negative being. Sometimes you could be so positive out, you're stressed out, you need some negativity in there and balance it. But the world is so unbalanced and so wicked, I don't even think you need that. Stay on the positive spectrum. That's just real talk. I mean, if I'm sitting in the house watching all day gangster videos, when I go outside, I'm going to act gangster. That's just the way life is. But if I'm in the house watching positive videos of people changing their life around and being better, productive people in the world, I'm going to keep striving to be a better person. It's kind of common sense. Like Trump says, common sense. I can't watch crime all day, crime shows, the news, and expect to go outside and be happy. I'm going to be more paranoid. I might even do some of these things because it's contagious. You got to think like this. Your brain is like a garbage dump. You can't dump a whole bunch of garbage in there because it's going to eventually fill up. And now it's filled up. What's going to happen once your garbage is full? Anybody knows if you fill up, say you never took your garbage out in your house for living there a year, what's going to happen to your house? What's coming? Bugs, roaches, rats, because you didn't empty out your trash. And in life, we always empty out our trash. What you put in is what you're going to put out. So I need you today, when you wake up, do not, if you see somebody doing something negative on television, turn the channel. If you hear your best friend starts talking negative, just like when I pick up passengers and they say, "Oh, I'm tired." I pick up my cousin every other night. And as soon as I pick her up from her job at 11 o'clock, I say, "Hey, cuz, what's going on?" The first thing she says is tired. I don't even ask her no more. As soon as she says tired, I get tired. When will y'all learn? Stop telling people you lie to me. You've been lying your whole life, and now you come around me want to start telling the truth. Like honestly, lie to me. If you're gonna tell me you're tired, lie to me. Keep that to yourself. You know what I mean? Like keep the yawns to yourself. But people love misery loves company. That's real talk. Misery loves company. All right, guys. Stop consuming negative food. You know what I'm saying? Stop consuming negative anything. And I'm not saying be Jesus, but you could learn so much from Jesus. You should be pissed off when you watch something negative. I can even watch Malcolm X, and if he starts talking crazy, I'm going to turn it off. I don't care who it is. You start talking negative, I'm not saying Malcolm X ever talk negative. I'm just saying, if you talk negative, I don't want to hear it. I need to hear positive all day. I need it. I need to be encouraged all day. I want to stay on the right path of doing greatness. You have a purpose. And again, if your kids are watching horror flicks and stuff like that, shame on you, honestly. What are you creating in this world? I remember I went over to this girl house, and as soon as I walked in her house, she had a Chucky doll. That should have told me right then. So I stayed, not listening to my intuition. And then she said, let's watch a movie. And she puts on a scary movie. It was like a haunted house movie. And even the movie said, what are you doing in this house? What are you doing in this house? I knew that was demons talking to me saying, boy, you better get out of there. What do? I stay even longer. I invite my kids over. And she got her kids playing with toy knives. My kids don't play with toy guns. My kids don't play with toy knives. None of that. Because my mother raised me that way. Okay? I grew up Jehovah's Witness. My mother raised me, stay away from negative. I thought my mother was a prune. I thought she was lame because you couldn't do nothing fun. But fun does not have to be negative. And if you don't train your spirit that there's so much fun and positivity, then you think it's lame too. I lost many girlfriends because I'm lame to them. I'm lame because I don't want to go hang in a club where they're shooting people. I don't. Hey, let them keep moving. There's 9 billion people in the world. I guarantee you there's a positive person out there that can spew positivity with you. Honestly. And if you're not, then be by yourself and continue to cultivate positive energy. Because it's all energy. Negative energy or positive energy. It's all in how you see it. Watch some comedy. Watch things that inspire you. Watch things that make you think. Watch things that make you want to keep moving forward in the right direction towards the sun, not towards the dirt. Stay away from negative people. And that's a hard thing. Even in my job as a taxi driver, it's hard to sometimes make people be positive. But you stay positive. You stay positive. And when they start talking negative, respectfully block that out. Block that negativity out. It's not for you. It's like being sick. I don't use that word. Most of these people, they are sick. That's why they always at doctors' offices, always spewing negativity. The doctor not gonna tell you this. He's gonna give you a pill. But reality is speaking negativity all day, watching negativity all day, being around negativity all day. What do you think you're gonna be? They say if it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It probably is a duck. Now, if you're around positive all day, if you're watching positive movies, if you're, even watch, I like black and white movies, old school movies. There was so much class back then. Then I go to the thrift store and I buy me some old school clothes. I love it. I love positivity. And I do not like negativity. And I've even fell for it. I fell for it. Like in my last video, I was talking about you always being tested. Everything is a test. Negativity is always testing you. Positivity is always loving you. Okay? You will pass the test if you can red flag negativity right away. Just like the cops when they see a suspicious situation, right away their spider senses starts tingling. Same thing applies. When you start hearing negativity, this is why nobody don't want to hear. I got 0 views. You know why? Because I'm talking positive. So, bye. This ain't for you. Go turn on the channel where they're twerking and doing all negative things. You'll love it. It's going to make your life so amazing. Trust me. Your children are going to love it. Your children are going to come out, I'm doing the Trump right now. Your children are going to come out amazing. Go watch some other channels where they spewing negativity all day, gossiping all day about this negative thing and that negative thing. Go ahead. There's millions of channels with such negativity. Go ahead. Bye. This is for people that are on the right path, the chosen ones. These are for the chosen ones. We're here for a purpose. You know, like R. Kelly's song, he says, happy people make the world go round. And I want to change it. Peaceful people make the world go round. I would rather be at peace. I threw happiness away a long time ago. You know, the pursuit of happiness, as Will Smith movie. There's no happiness. Happiness lasts for 5 minutes. Negativity can last for years. But peace, you know, peace, the word peace. You gotta love the P word. The P words in life, so many positive words in the P words of life. Stay on the right path, guys. You know, listen to amazing music. I listen to Marvin Gaye, old school music about love. I do not want to hear no gangster negativity, bang, bang, shoot 'em up. All right? You go put on a 50 Cent song, you're probably going to hear that. No disrespect to 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. But when I was listening to even Mobb Deep, back in the days, we used to listen to Mobb Deep, and half my crew went to jail because we was listening to these words. Words are spells. These spells end up indoctrinating in your spirit. And now what happens when your garbage is full? You start acting. And everybody is an actor. They just don't go to Hollywood and get paid for it. I commend the ones that at least get paid for it. It's like arguing with my family. They used to love to argue with me. I'd be like, why are we arguing with? Let's make a play out of this and get paid, but they won't do it. Because what they're really doing is releasing that negativity. It seeps through your body. It has to go somewhere. And people don't love to throw it into a real trash. They love throwing it into positive people's trash so they can ruin positive people. You know what I mean? Positive people have been led astray by hanging out with the wrong people. My grandmother used to say, bad association spoils useful habits. I'm going to say it again. And I'm not preaching. I'm just talking. Bad association spoils useful habits. Now, I don't know if she said youthful or useful. I think it's useful. But even youthful habit, you know what habits is what life ends up being. Routine. Just like kids go to school Monday through Friday. Routine. If you're not careful, your routine will be so negative, you can end up being like Hitler in this world, technically. You have options. But I believe, if you're listening to this, you want to do better. You know, you want to help your generation grow, your family. And I believe the only way that can happen is by you paying attention to what you consume. So no, you are not what you eat, but you are what you consume. Okay? I love you guys. I don't want to keep blah, 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 blah. I just wanted to say that. Today you're going to be tested again. You're going to turn the television on. You're going to turn the internet on. And things of gossip are going to try to come your way. This person did this. Turn it off immediately. You have to protect your peace. If you don't protect your peace, these people are going on and living their lives. These things are pre-recorded. Anytime you turn the television on or the internet, you're in the past. And most of that stuff is so negative. You really have to safeguard your spirit like Fort Knox. Because these people are coming to spew negativity and then they go on with their lives. Now you stuck in prison somewhere and you're not even like that. You was just putting on an act. Now you gotta be in jail all day and you miserable and you sad. You looking at the universe like, why'd you do this to me? And reality is you have the remote control of your life. You can turn the channel. It's like you can turn the channel for me right now. Bye if you don't want to be here. But the ones that know what I'm talking about, stay focused, man. These people are not playing. They really want you negative. They really want to distract you. You wake up at 90 years old in the old folks' home. What happened to my life? You've been distracted. You could have did so much and helped the world, invent something, do something. There's so many inventions that are waiting in the future. You know, but you got to take the time to start focusing on positive things. Okay? Find some way to stay around positive people Watch positive episodes. Do not watch. I wish if I was the president of the United States, I would make it a law. You cannot tell a negative thing on the news without saying a positive thing after. They shouldn't be allowed to give 10 stories of negative on the news and think the country is going to be an amazing country. If you're going to spew something negative, you need to tell a amazing story. Like I remember a guy, he was so broke, he prayed to the heavens. And under a light, there was a $20 bill. He was able to eat tonight. I remember one time I was sitting in my car and this Chinese man walked up to the garbage and he rumbled through the garbage and he picked up the food that was in the garbage and he just started eating. He didn't even look at what the food was. I said, wow, at least me, I would have been like, yo, I don't want this. I would have been, I'm picky still, even if I'm homeless. But he didn't even care what he was eating. He just wanted to eat. I was so amazed, like, wow, this guy he wasn't even picky. How picky am I? Stay on a positive note, guys. Watch positive things. Listen to positive music. I know they're going to call you lame. I know they're going to call you names. I know they're going to dissociate from you. They're going to shun you. The world will shun you for being positive. Look what they did to Jesus. They're going to try to poke you. They're going to try to come at you, sabotage you, disrespect your name. The universe is watching all of it. It knows. It knows you are amazing. It knows they're going to test you. It knows. But this is why you got to prepare. You know, look at the military. They're training. Tomorrow they're going to get it probably up right now running. They're training because they're preparing for something to come. Even if it comes or doesn't. We got to be the same way like the military. We got to be militant when it comes to preparing for positivity. Because negativity is coming to test you. It's coming. I'm just being honest. A storm is coming. And the only way to protect yourself from these storms is to build up your strength. It's like a muscle. Build up your positivity muscle. Stop giving energy to your negativity muscle. You know, let that freaking thing die. It's only there, in my opinion, so you can recognize when it's coming your way and you can get away from it. Do not feed your negativity. It's like a bear. If you don't feed it, what happens to the bear if you don't feed it? First, it'll go crazy and go after anything, but then it'll die. The only way to let your negativity die is to stop feeding it. Stop watching shows. Stop listening to music that is negative. Stop listening to your friends, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your mother, your father. If they're speaking negative, block that out. Block it out. And go find somewhere so you can pray and get blessed up. Say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for your strength, your love, your endurance. Continue to keep encouraging me. Thank you for the angels that surround me and protect me and my family. Thank you for whoever's listening on this channel right now. Bless them, Father. Help them stay away from these negative demons who come and try to destroy your spirit. Because a broken spirit is so sad to see. When you see a broken spirit, you just want to cry and hug them. You really do. Because people will break your spirit if you don't put a prison wall around your positivity. You gotta safeguard this thing like it's diamond and gold. Because they come in to steal your positivity and they're gonna leave fake gold there. Fake diamond is cubic zirconia they're gonna put in your spirit. Because they want you negative. They love it. Satan loves negativity. He eats off it. He loves it. It makes his teeth, like Paul Mooney said, makes his teeth white to see you running around negative. You know, if your girlfriend is going against you and you're going against her, be the bigger man, as they say. That means go back to, Superman. When he used to leave, where he used to go? To his cave, right? Find your positivity cave where you can soak up. When Superman was not feeling good, he had to go to that cave and get some inner strength. That's your positivity cave. You have to find that cave of positivity because the whole world is negative. It really is. From men to women to children, just negative. And they'll call you lame. They'll call you names. They'll shun you. That's the hardest one. They'll shun you. but they're doing you a favor. All right? Lame. You're not lame. You're just a chosen masterpiece, and they can't stand positivity because it makes their negativity diminish. Okay? I love you guys. Stay spewing positivity. Happy New Year. This is our year. Remember, more tests are coming your way. Please don't fall for it. And pray for me like I'm going to pray for you. Thank you, Father. And thank you. Real talk.